Good morning, everyone. As we all know that we are on vectors, but this morning we'll be talking about unit vectors. A unit vector is a vector that has a magnitude of 1. And we can denote those vectors on our y, and this is our x-axis, the horizontal one, and our y on the vertical, so we can denote them into I and our j. If you are moving on towards your y-axis, we'll be talking about j, and if we are moving towards our x-axis, we'll be talking about our I. And this unit vector I and j can be written as a column vectors. That is your I, which is your x, that will be 1, 0. That is, this is our x and this is our y. Whereas our j also will be written as 0, 1. That is, this our x will be 0, we are dealing with our y here. For example, if you are given, looking at this, if you are given this vector, look at this diagram, you have to find your vector A. If I should put my A here, this is my vector, this is A, this is B, and this is my C. If this one is moving 4 units here, and one is from C to B, is moving 3 units. And you are asked, looking at this, my AC, look at the way it's moving from A to C, that vector A to C, as a column vector, is only X that we know. That will be 4, 0. That is, it is the same thing as our 4. I can put 1, 0. If I should multiply it out, 4 times 1 will be 4. 4 times 0 will give me back this. This is the same thing as my 4 I. And also, my CB will be, look at this, is moving from C to B. That will be up. If you are moving up, your Y will be positive. That will be 0, 3. It's the same as 3 into 0, 1. 3 times 0 will give me 0. 3 times 1, that is my 4j. That is my 3j. And as you can see, hence, if you look at this, my AB, vector AB is equal to AC plus C. One is a vector from CB. That is, AC is my 4I plus 3J. Is my 4I plus 3J. So in general, in general, if you are giving your column XY, can be written as XI plus YJ. Please note that. That is, your X, your J is moving towards your Y-axis, and your I is towards your X-axis. So you can be written as a column vector like this. For example, if you are given this graph, look at this graph, and you are asked to find, look at my C here, and look at my D here. Look at my Y, and look at my x. The first thing to do is to get what's the coordinate of C? The coordinate of C, looking at this place, my x is what? 5. And my y at that place is 1. Likewise, my D, what is my x here? Trace your x down here. Your x here is -2, and your y at this point, trace it to where is your what? Is your 5. So at this junction, you have to find write the vector as a column vector. As a column vector, there are two ways I can do it. The first one is, look at this. I can trace it from here. From my C down here, my x. If your x is moving towards your left hand side, moving from right to left, it should be negative. And if it's moving from right to your left, even from your right to your left is negative, and from your left to right is positive. Let me now count the unit now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Definitely as a column vector, my x is -7. Let me count my y. It's moving up. If it's moving up, it is positive, and if it's moving down, it is negative. Let me count it how many times it's moving up right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, and what? And 4. That will be -7 for x and positive. So this is a column vector. That is, if I'm my CD as a column vector, they can ask you to interpret this as a column vector. That will be -7 and 4. That is, my x is -7 and my y is +4. And if you ask to write this in terms of I and j, in terms of I and j, how do you do this? Very, very simple. So definitely my CD will be -7i plus 4j. That is it. And they can ask you again on this, that is your modulus or your magnitude. Your modulus or your magnitude of this vector. Go back to this. What's been of the modulus? We already know our x, we already know our y. We are talking about this length of CD. And in your mathematics, remember, if you have a right angle triangle, we'll be talking about the hypotenuse, and we're talking about Pythagoras theorem. How can I get that place? Using your Pythagoras theorem that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of the two opposites, other two sides. And here, my magnitude here, my CD square will be this. That is -7 square plus 4 square. What will be this one? Will give you what? 49. Negative times negatives. -7 multiplied by -7 will give you 49 plus 16. So my CD is giving me what here? Root of, that is 5. 9 plus 6 is 5. 5, that will be 65. That is, my CD will give me what? Root of 65. And that is my magnitude of CD is what? Is 65. So today we have talked about if you are given your X, you are given your vector, you can represent it as a colon vector. Hence why you can represent it as in form of I and your J. And likewise, you are given a graph. From the graph, you can interpret, get your column vector, get your magnitude. They will see your class tags underneath. And if you have any problem, you can make a comment so that we're able to know. Best of luck. Thank you.